All right, I decided to check this bag out. In fact, when I got this bag, I went and purchased 2 of their stands to put in here with arms and a knuckle, extra knuckle. And just to make sure everything was gonna work. I am a huge fan of the Neewer product line. They tend to put a lot of thought and quality into what they sell. This is definitely a high quality bag in terms of durability. Find the zipper. However, and I understand there are so many different, I mean, there's decades of C-stands out there, and they may all have a different design, or there are many different designs. However, I bought their stands to go in here, and I had an issue, 2 issues immediately. So, issue number 1 is that this really should be up here. It's so impossible to get this in this section here. It really should be up here. That would be more universal. But the biggest issue I have with this is that both went with these knobs here, or these locking knobs. I have to store it in a knuckle. Right here. So I have to store it in here because that's the only place to put this. And then when the stands come together, it doesn't fit. You can't even zip the bag closed. And they want to keep each other from just being able to store close enough, but you can't close this for anything. So now I've got to pull this every time I pack these. I have to pull these. They show a picture of this somewhere in the product photos with these on, and it's absolutely impossible to close the bag. So I don't mind having to take these out, but there's not really a place to store them. If you slide them in here, they're going to end up all the way down here, and you're going to be fishing those out constantly. So my only solution has been to carefully, and you're going to run the risk of flattening the threads, but I just like barely close that. That way it keeps it from being lost in the bag. If I have to take this out every time, like I said, I don't mind, but there should be just a little pocket to hold that stuff, like a zip close, so that they're not going to get lost. It's quite heavy with these both of these stands, so keep that in mind. Both stands, arms, and 2 knuckles, it's quite heavy. So if weight is a concern, a rolling case might be better. But those are the 2 things that really bothered me about this and kind of disappointed. Okay, so to demonstrate what I'm talking about, I don't even have this one installed in this one. It's like, good luck with that. That's not even going to happen. So already you can't even install one. But even if you do that, you are not in a good position. If you get both of these in there, and I did that, I don't feel like, yeah. All right. Let's try to be fair and take this all the way down. There you go. That's not going to happen. physically impossible. So at least one has to come out. You might as well take both out. But I feel like this should have been designed given at least to work with their own stands. This is their product, and this bag is supposed to hold 2 of their products. So yeah, that's my main issue with it.